Go to the ice. The Avs were true to their nickname in games 1 and 2 of the Stanley Cup Final, but the Lightning struck in game 3. And they got a lot of help from Steven Stamkos. He went without a point in the first 2 games, but he was a huge catalyst for Tampa Bay last night, producing a goal and an assist in game 3. Really tough night between the pipes for the Avalanche goaltender Darcy Kuemper. Pulled from the game about halfway through the second period after allowing 5 goals, but by then, truly the damage had already been done. As for Tampa Bay, the win not without a loss. Nikita Kucherov left the game with about 6 minutes remaining in regulation after being checked by Avs defenseman Devon Toews. Kucherov expected back for game 4 on Wednesday night. As we say hello to our NHL reporter Emily Kaplan, who is joining us from the NHL Awards in Tampa, which you'll see right here at the top of the hour, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN. I know that John Cooper, the Lightning coach, is optimistic right now about Kucherov. What's the outlook for game 4?
Yeah, so Elle, I watched Kucherov come off the ice in the third period, and he was in frustration, but the good news is it's not as bad as initially feared, and he's expected to go in game 4. Now, there was a couple Lightning players and coaches who were questioning the cross-check by Devon Toews that knocked him out. However, the Department of Player Safety has deemed that this play does not deserve or warrant any supplemental discipline, so Devon Toews will also be there for game 4. Meanwhile, that's the good news. The bad news for the Lightning is that Brayden is expected to miss his 2nd straight game. The truth is he's just not been as effective as he'd like to be since he returned in this round after missing the last 2 rounds with a lower body injury. So he is not going to play, but Nikita Kucherov will.
Certainly, we know that Colorado was playing a little bit of house money, right, being up 2-0 in that series, but Darcy Kuemper certainly struggled, and we talked about that. So what is Colorado's plan tomorrow night between the pipes?
Yeah, this is where there's a lot of intrigue, Elle, because last night Jared Bednar admitted Darcy Kuemper did not have a good night. Neither did our team, but he did call out his goalie. And of course, he did allow 5 goals on 22 shots, and a couple of them were pretty soft. That today, Jared Bednar would not commit to a starter for game 4. He did say that it would be a, quote, possibility to go to Pavel Francouz, their backup. What you need to know about the situation is Kuemper had been the starter all year long, but the organization is very high on Francouz. This year, they thought they might need to strengthen the group. They looked around for other goaltenders. They decided there was no one out there better, that they liked better for a better price than Francouz, and actually gave him an extension. So they would have faith if they went to him in net. There are conversations going on behind the scenes with the Avalanche. My hunch is they go with Darcy Kuemper for game 4. They can always turn to Francouz when the series shifts back to Colorado for game 5, but there's definitely some mystery to this, so you'll have to tune into tomorrow night's game to find out.
That is a tease if I've ever heard one, and we'll tune into Emily Kaplan coming up tonight, the NHL Awards, 7 p.m. Eastern from Tampa. Thank you so much, Emily.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.